Hey guys, a while ago for Bloons Tower Defense 5 for the Monkey Temple, I made 5 different videos based on the temple powers, the 5 separate powers. I made video for the ice bomb, the tornado, the glue, the bombs, and the sharp. All 5 of those had their own separate one, but I don't think I actually ever got around to doing one for the whole temple itself. If I did, I don't know, maybe I did. I don't seem to be able to find it at the moment though, so I thought I might as well go ahead and do that now and show you how to make the best temple you can. So yeah, I know that I know that like there's stuff out there already, but I just thought I'd add it to my channel anyway, and I'm just gonna link all those past videos in the description as well. I have confirmed all of the actual all the actual values, all the exact values that you get for each level, and I posted them on the forums a while back. Haven't really got around to putting them into the Monkey Temple guide. I don't know. I'll put that guide in the description, and if it's not too messy, I might put all those raw statistics. Why do I keep calling them statistics? Ugh, all those raw values into the description as well. But I might not do that bit, but they're in that thread anyway. They're not on the first page. They're somewhere near the end. But I'll add them to the front eventually, and it's not really going to be that hard, but you know. So anyway, obviously we need to have a super monkey to begin with. You can make that cheaper if you want or whatever, but it doesn't really matter too much. The thing you have to take into account: if you use a village, it will make stuff cheaper, but the temple's power is based on the cash value that you sacrifice. So making stuff cheaper can be helpful, or it can actually be unhelpful. It depends on the price of the towers you have at the time. If you have Monkey Tycoon on, then the sell value of a tower is exactly like the price of the tower itself. So if you have 10,000 in the sell value, if you have Monkey Tycoon, then that will give you level 1, or if you have 30,000 or whatever, then that will be enough. That's what you need. But if you don't have Monkey Tycoon, then you're gonna have to pay closer attention, because you're gonna have, like, depending on your difficulty, the tower prices will change, but the sell value you need won't change. So at the moment, I'm just doing this with Monkey Tycoon activated, or like premiums activated, whatever, just to make it more simple for you. But just remember, in this video I have Monkey Tycoon on, so yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, the first power you really want to look at is the bombs. Depending on the map, just do mortars, because 3 mortars should be enough. But if you can't fit mortars, then you can just do bomb towers. It doesn't matter which one you do. There's myths and stuff that, depending on if you use like left path bombs or right path bombs, then it'll make the temple do different things. But that's all a load of crap. Yeah, it's just a bomb tower. Okay, it doesn't change. There's no difference. I have looked into the game data. There is no different versions of the bomb power or any of the other powers. There is just the tiers to that power, and that's it. So I'm just going to place 3 of these since I can fit them here. It's annoying. And if I upgrade that this way, you can see that's more than 10,000, so that's perfectly fine there. That there is also, and that there is also. Altogether, these guys add up to perfectly like a fine amount of money. So in general, if you have 3 mortars, then that should be enough. At the moment, they're over 10,000, but if you don't have Monkey Tycoon, then it can be under 10,000, and that's fine. But you just have to remember to make sure you have the right price. And that will give you the bomb power. That is the main thing you need. If you're not playing free play, then and you want to build a temple just in regular play, then that's all you need, because these deal great damage to mobs, and you don't really need any more power. You can do that and you'll just win the game. That's instant win. But if you're going into free play and you want more power, then the next thing you can look at is apprentices. So 3 apprentices again should be alright, but depending on the difficulty, it might not be. So see, if we go left path here, we can get 12k on the left path just by itself, but the right path will give us barely 10k. So in general, for just insurance, you should usually go to the left path. By the time you're in free play, it doesn't really matter, but if you do these 2 upgrades here, then that can take you pretty close anyway. So, but if the thing is, if you've got a village here and you go right path, then see, even with those, it's barely over 10k. So if you're going like on easy on something, then yeah, very, very low. So anyway, we need to get a total of 30,000 again. We need for each thing, it's a total of 30,000 to get the max level. Anyway, let's get more range here. Next thing you need is glue. I personally usually just use two glue gunners to save space, but if you've got lots of space, you can do the right path as well. If you go just the left path there, then you can get it up to 16k, so that's more than enough. If you do decide to have it under a village, then you'll get to about 15k from doing that, or you can get even more than that one with the right path. If you decide to go the right path just only, then you'll get about 10k, so you can probably fit 3 of them and get it about right. But I mean, as you can see, if you just have this under a village, then that is almost perfect. So that's why I usually just have 2 of these on 4-1. And next one is ice. This is one of my favorites for free play because it is, well, it is amazing. Yeah, I'll put the links in the description. I recommend you check out the ice bomb tower because I'm not really going to explain it too well here, but basically it can permafreeze. It'll permafreeze in free play, so keep you safe from balloons altogether. I usually again go 3 left path of these. It does add up to like a lot over, like 13k there, 13.5k. But I mean, by the time you're in free play, if you're planning on doing this in free play, you're going to be rich anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. If you go the right path, then you can get like just around 5,000, so you'll have to build 6 of these to do it. If you do it under a village, then you can get this a lot closer, but it's still 12k, so yeah. So these are the main things we've got here. Got our glue, apprentices, ice, and the bombs. Now what we can do is we get the sharp property, which has been, until recently, it's usually just been referred to as other, but I looked that up in the game data. It's actually called sharp. So what this is, yeah, my name's Sharp too. Suck on that. So yeah, what this basically is that anything that isn't already covered. So I usually personally go a village, because also I think Monkey Fort and Monkey Beacon and Jungle Drums also add to the Super Monkey, but it won't stack with another village if you build it afterwards. So I mean, if you sacrifice this village, then I think that 2-1 effect will be taken by the temple, but you can just get that same effect by after you get the temple building a 2-1 village again, so it doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, I personally usually just go a village. If you get it to here, then that's fairly close, or if you go on this side, you'll go well over. So a lot of people like to do technological terror, which is even more, so yeah, no point doing that. But one thing I did also do sometimes is this, because on medium difficulty, 0-3 is actually dead on. It's like you just need like 2 of these and you'll get exactly 30,000. And just for insurance purposes, you can like throw in a dart monkey and get 200 extra, just in case you're worried. So we got all of this. I haven't personally done this in a long time, but I'm also fairly sure that I don't know if I'm fairly sure, but it's been written and it's been tested by some people, so it might be true. That apparently a monkey town, like 3-0, this here, and also a banana farm. If I get 30,000 worth of either banana farms or this upgrade here, then you'll get 50% extra cash per pop from the temple. But again, this won't stack for Monkey Town itself, so you can just build that village afterwards and get that anyway, so it doesn't matter. So in the end, this is what you need to get your best temple, really. Temples come with their own built-in camo detection, so you don't need to get you don't need the village here for that. But as I said before, you can get the effect here for just I think pretty sure that like the jungle drums and stuff, it doesn't actually affect, maybe it doesn't actually affect the actual beam itself, but it will affect the side abilities, which I believe is where the real power comes in, because you can increase the speed of those bombs, which is what you want, because those are the mob destroyers. There isn't really much in the game that can really just decimate as much as that. So once we've got all this, we're pretty much free to build our temple. Yeah, I would like to build a village at the end or in the beginning. It depends how rich you are. If I'm really rich, I just build it at the beginning, then build the most expensive of each tower I can. But yeah, and once you got your village, it makes it cheaper to get your temple, so you save money there anyway. And you can build your temple, and this is the most powerful temple that you can get. Anyway, we can throw this in. Might just put it here for now. And in theory, there shouldn't be any stronger that it could get at all. So anyway, if we descend, I've got all my premiums on now, so this is a bit deceptive, I guess. I think I've got plus big balloon sabotage and stuff, but as you can see, it takes out Zoma Gods fairly quickly. Now, if I just hold down the P key to get a ton of Zoma Gods coming in, then they will press against me. But as you can see, it's holding back quite a lot of them. I'll just stop now. So pretty laggy, that's one thing, but Temple's actually one of the best towers for reducing lag. It's just that I have I just sent in such a dense mob of Zoma Gods. Very, very clustered. You wouldn't actually ever see them this clustered in the game. Well, except for maybe if you were doing third time's charm. I don't think it'd be that quite this clustered though. So as you can see, I mean, this temple is doing quite a good job at taking out the Zoma God rush I just sent at it. So yeah, I'm gonna have all the links to those videos in the description, and that's pretty much all I have for you now. This is the perfect monkey temple, and that is how you build the perfect monkey temple. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you around.